Hey guys, JG here. Before this video gets started, make sure to subscribe to the TMK channel for all of our content. We got JG's Movie Night, we got Look Ma No Helmet, and our newest edition, Obscurities of the Silver Screen. Now, it isn't necessarily a new show. Obscurities is a podcast I would do with Remy Grey, and we watched movies we never heard of with zany titles. Now, we're interested in making new episodes for YouTube and podcasting platforms, but in order to do that, we need your help. If you like this podcast and you find it funny, you want more, help us get this video to 1,000 likes. I know that sounds crazy, right? But hey, let's shoot for the moon, why not? Tell your friends about it, share it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, I don't know, is Tumblr still a thing? Let's do that too. If we all band together, we can resurrect this amazing show. Thanks for listening to my little spiel, and now sit back, relax, and enjoy Obscurities of the Silver Screen.
Last week on Obscurities of the Silver Screen.
John, get in here!
What?
There's something wrong with my dog.
What's wrong with your dog?
I don't have a dog.
Sacre bleu!
Find out next week whose dog Remy has.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3. The final part.
It is the final part.
The ultimate, final, absolute,
The
last,
Mount Olympus.
the end of Batman and Robin 1949, the serial.
It's so sad to say goodbye to this.
No, it's been like, we spent almost all month on this.
Yeah.
You know, we spent 3 weeks on this, which in February is almost all of February.
Yeah, and at the end of every 4 or 5 episodes that we would watch and review, we didn't watch it for a week. So
Yeah,
I
so
was
it was
actually super
yeah, it was like having to wait for a TV show. You
was
know,
getting antsy.
like how they would watch it back then. You know,
Yeah.
where they had to wait every Saturday.
Yeah,
you know,
and
come
then
back
you
to
go
this
into
theater
that
next week. You know,
theater, throw a nickel at a
Except
man
it'd be
and sit
15
down.
weeks instead of 3. We did this in 3, not 15.
Right, I guess we did bust this out pretty quick.
Yeah. So, so why don't we just fucking get into it?
Let's dive on
If you
in.
haven't listened to our first 2 episodes yet, why haven't you? You should have by
Yeah.
now, or else you're going to be completely lost. So,
Because it is a wild trip.
yeah, so if you haven't listened to those 2 yet, and you're just starting with this one, go back and listen to the first 2, and then come back,
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah, stop being
We'll
an idiot.
wait.
All right, have you listened to
let's
it yet?
go.
Yeah.
So, and also before we get into the episode, again, please like us and share us with your friends and rate us wherever you listen to us. And yeah, make sure to keep, telling your friends about it and talking us up on the social medias.
And it's always fun when people give us
yeah.
suggestions and stuff. Like,
Yeah, we got some cool suggestions down the pipeline from fans. So,
Yeah.
actual fan suggestions now that we're getting. So yeah, we can't wait to share those with you. Those will probably be coming in March and such. And
We'll be marching on in to your eardrums.
Oh yes. All right. Well, let's enough of that chit chat. Let's get into it, shall
Yes,
we?
yes.
All right. So we start off this week with Batman and Robin because when last we met our heroes, let's see what happened. Oh, that's right. They went off a cliff.
Yeah, and they dead.
Yeah, the wizard drove him off a cliff with his wizard machine that can control things.
Yeah, they took the nicest man in the world's car, and he
The
didn't have a
coolest
problem
man-
with
yeah,
it.
Yeah, he was like, I don't see no problem with finding, criminals or whatever.
Yeah, he said, what did he say? It's like, Batman's like, you can't come with us. We need your
Don't
car.
bother me none.
Yeah, he's like, there's gonna be trouble. And the guy's like, oh, well, trouble don't bother me, but sure, take my car.
Yeah, trouble don't bother me none.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
What a cool dude.
I know.
And then he just
So
goes
cool.
over to the Batmobile and just kind of like, I guess I'm just gonna wait.
Right. All right, so we start off with that, or the car is about to fall off the cliff, and Batman and Robin just ditch the car.
Right.
They just jump out of it.
It is funny that when they show you that episode, it does not show them jumping out of the car. But
No.
then when we get the next
Well,
time
that's how
on,
every episode ends. It ends on a cliffhanger, where it's like, oh my god, it looks like they died, but they actually just got out right before the bad thing happened.
Right,
you know?
right. So then we
every
just saw the
single
car
episode,
go off. Yeah.
They're fine. They're alive. Don't worry. Batman and Robin are still alive.
I know.
Yeah, thank God, right?
This isn't some like Zack Snyder story where you actually have to worry about that happening.
True. But either way, the Wizard and the goons think that Batman and Robin are dead.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go,
Sneaky.
and then we go back to Vicky Vale's office where Jimmy is, hanging out.
Yeah.
Because remember that Jimmy is Vicky Vale's brother,
Which is fun.
Yeah, and he's hanging out, and then he leaves.
There's a really weird scene where, because he's supposed to not be working with the gang anymore.
Yeah, that's what he wants people to think, that he's not working with the gang.
Yeah, so Vicky comes in and he pretends to be asleep on the desk. Yeah, but she goes into the dark room, Jimmy dips out, and then she comes out and she's like, "Where's Jimmy?"
You're just like that.
I'm Vicky Vale! Oh, Jimmy! Jamal!
James?
Jimmy!
Jim Bean.
Oh.
Ooh. Smooth.
Slurp.
Yep. So Jimmy meets with goons in an office building, and Vicky Vale like tails him. So she's there too. And at this
She's
office
always
building,
like following people with no plan.
yeah,
She
she's
just
kind of
rolls up and like gets ambushed by like 5 dudes in suits, and they're like,
She needs Batman to
they're
save
like,
him all the time.
Where's
Save
you
her all the
heading,
time."
pretty lady? And she's like, I'm just going for a walk around the park.
They're like, fuck that noise. And
Yeah,
they just
and they
take
like clock her.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
Vicky's not that smart in this.
Yeah.
So Jimmy meets up with these goons at an office building, which is designated as Rendezvous.
C, D,
C,
E, or
D,
A, or B. In this
L.
episode, they just start being like...
They start naming all the the meeting points as like Rendezvous B, Rendezvous C. It's like, where was this earlier on?
Yeah, it
You
kind
know?
of would have like given us some understanding of locations.
Yeah, because now it's like, I don't know what the fuck Rendezvous D is, you know?
Right, because now it's just, and now, outside.
Yeah.
This is
But
apparently
the important thing about
Rendezvous
this
C.
rendezvous point is that they have a mini looky-loo box.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little X-ray magic thing that
Yeah,
the
they have
wizard...
a mini looky-loo.
Yeah, it's like tiny.
Yeah.
And it's wooden.
Yeah. And so then they see it's Jimmy, and they're like, all right, well, let Jimmy in. But then they catch Vicky snooping around, and they capture her. And then Jimmy's like, no, that's my sister. You can't do anything. And they knock him the fuck out.
Yeah.
And they put her in the closet in the office.
Yeah, which it's really weird, the layout of this office
Yeah, it is
/ hallway.
weird.
It's really confusing because sometimes they go out of the only door that they've ever gone in, but then they're like somewhere else in the hallway. It's some Scooby-Doo magic.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Yeah. Well, because in this particular building, they use the same hallway for like every shot. And it's just another part of the hallway, and they just put a different prop
They've got like a radiator and a water faucet, and
in
they just
one
like
of them, and then they
move
just
that.
take them away in the next shot. you
Yeah.
know? So yeah, it's really jarring because like it's the same fucking place.
Yeah.
But okay, whatever. So then
She's
Vicky
locked up.
is in this this other room closet, and she tries to call Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
And
Alfred picks up the phone and is like, "Hello?"
yeah, oh yeah, and Alfred's like, hello, Miss Vale.
Alfred, is Bruce there? I need to speak to him.
No, he's not, but I can.
Well, hold on a moment. I'm in distress. I need to tell you my location and... Oh, somebody's coming. Hold on. Shh. Be quiet. And then she, like, covers up the phone with a newspaper.
And this goon walks in, and he's just like, there's a phone.
Under that newspaper.
Click.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what happens there. And
then Alfred dials Bruce and is like, Master Wayne, there's a message for you from Miss Vale. And he's like, oh, what was it? He's like, I don't know. She hung up. Sounded rough.
Sounded bad.
Yeah.
You know? So then Bruce and Dick decide that they should interrogate the goon Jason that they captured.
Yeah, yeah.
So they set up, and then we see like Jason. He's walking with these with this cop.
He's handcuffed to a cop.
Yeah, and the cop's just walking him on the street. Who knows why?
Yeah.
But then like these two guys come in and try to free Jimmy, or not free Jason.
He's like dipped behind a corner, and the cop and Jason walk by, and like the dude like puts a lock in a sock and then slocks him up the head.
Yeah, the police officer.
Yeah.
And then Jason is free, and he jumps in a nearby truck.
Yeah.
And escapes. But Batman and Robin had
Are
planned this
in
whole
that
thing,
truck.
and they're in that truck. So they planned for Jason to be set free.
They're just so sneaky.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky, so
Sleuthy,
tricksy.
Sleuthy, tricksy bats me.
That's one thing I can say I appreciate about this Batman serial is that it is the most detective like we've ever seen Batman in movies.
Yeah, and a lot of
know.
his theories and hunches and the way he goes about things are complete hot nonsense.
Because this whole serial is, who is the wizard? We need to find out who is the wizard and who's behind all of this.
Yeah.
You know, it's not necessarily, it's the Joker, gotta take him down again, you know. beat him
Right.
to a pulp. It is trying to figure out who
What the fuck's going
is
on.
this man.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, he has to use his detective skills. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, Batman is the world's greatest detective.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't see that enough in movies. So that's something I really appreciate about this serial.
Yeah. You know what I like, speaking of Zack Snyder's interpretation, is like how totally detective-y Batman is when he pulls out Gatling guns from the Batmobile and kills a bunch of people, and then does like this weird grapple hook onto another car, flips it a bunch and just makes person soup inside of it and wrecks it into another car. That's like so classic detective Batman when he's just, figuring things out with his head.
All right, so we're not going to talk about Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, DOJ.
Oh my god. I am so hot for that film.
We may have to do that movie just because of our
so much
love for it.
It's the best film ever made. It's so confusing to me. I don't know how the
It's
fucking
so
happened.
terrible. It's just a beautiful mess.
Oh god.
It's a beautiful mess.
It's like an alien wrote this film. Like an alien watched one action movie and was like, I understand how to write a script, and then makes this shit.
All right, so we're gonna go back to Batman and Robin.
Sorry,
the
I'm
serial.
getting all excited.
You know? And we could probably do an episode of Batman vs Superman without having watched the movie again. Just like we'd be able to.
It is burned in my
Yeah.
fucking face.
I mean, we watch it every day already. So.
Yep.
Anyway.
Batman.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right,
Fucking
we're
Lex
done.
Luthor.
So
Damn it, Zack Snyder.
So they hide in this truck, Batman and Robin, and the truck takes them to the building that all these goons are at. So the goons figure something is up because they're like, "Well, Jason, you can't get away that easy. Something's up."
Yeah.
So they go and have a look-see around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then Batman tells Robin stay in the car.
Like he always does for
always
some
does.
reason.
And it's like, dude, Batman, you're walking into a building with like 10 goons. I think someone else would help.
Yeah.
So you can do 5 and 5 instead of 10 all by yourself. Batman
Right.
wants to be a badass, so whatever.
And he wants Robin to stay in the car like a good boy.
Yeah. You know. So that's kind of what happens there. And Batman's trying to walk around, see where Vicky Vale is, and then he grabs the doorknob to the office that the goons were in.
Yeah.
And it electrocutes him.
Because the wizard flips on. Is it the wizard or is it one of the goons?
I think it's one of the goons.
Yeah, the
Flips
goons
a
like,
switch.
and he's like,
And it
anybody
electrifies.
with metal in here is gonna get a real jolt. Meh.
Which, but there's metal and
I don't know. It's weird because they also like flip the switch. and
Batman
then
clearly
use the
doesn't have
doorknob
an iron deficiency, so
Yeah, I don't know.
So
then
so yeah,
Batman
Batman's
touches
out
the
for the
knob
count.
and he's like, "Oh no, fuck Robin! I got shocked again. I fell over."
Well, I hope Batman's okay because I'm just in the truck here, not mind my own business, and I hope he's okay. I don't have any way to talk to him.
Can you hear me? Robin, I'm tired and my face hurts. Fuck Robin.
So yeah,
He should have brought Robin.
I know he should have brought Robin. But anyway, so then Jimmy shows up.
Yeah, Jimmy
And he finds-
escapes because now all the goons are gone.
Yeah, they're running around the building.
Yeah.
And Batman is on the floor, and Jimmy finds Batman, and then he just lifts up Batman's mask, his cowl.
Yeah.
He's like, Bruce Wayne.
And this is also one of the first times in this series that he's a recognizable person. That like people know who he is.
That's someone. Yeah, well, but I think Jimmy recognized who he was because I'm assuming because Jimmy's Vicky's brother that at some point
He's
he would have
bumped
met
into Bruce. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming they probably know each other some way. Like they went out to dinner once.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Or Vicky has mentioned him and said, "Here's a picture of Jimmy," and then Vicky, I'm sure, has mentioned Jimmy. Yeah, I'm dating Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
You know, so
And he's never around, and he's always taking vitamins. It's super weird.
yeah, it's super weird, and he's always tired too.
He's like tired, taking vitamins, and
Yeah.
gone.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, so we see the goons going around more trying to investigate. Then Batman pops out, apparently fine.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
frees,
I'm not shocky anymore. My face feels better.
so he frees Vicky Vale.
Yeah.
And
like takes out a bunch of goons.
Yeah, and he like fights off the goons, and he's decking it. Like, this is the best we've ever seen Batman fight.
Yeah, he's
He
like
is-
hitting hard.
He's kicking ass.
He's fast.
Yeah, and he runs away to try to like get the goons off his trail or whatever.
Yeah.
and he's next to a window,
Yeah.
and then one of the goons punches him, which catapults him out of the window.
And then we see him like fall like 5 fucking stories up.
Yeah, up.
Yeah, he's doing the reverse Batman thing.
He's falling up. Yeah,
Yep.
and he's jumping down,
right,
rising down. And that's the end of part 10.
10, yeah.
Batman,
he's the Batman. He saves the city in his underwear suit. He eats ice cream and gives it to children, takes the children away. Nobody sees the children. He's the Pied Piper. He's Batman.
Great.
And then part 11 rolls in.
Part 11, which is entitled Robin's Ruse.
Yeah, Ruse. Not Ruse.
Not Ruse. Ruse.
The narrator totally says Robin's Ruse.
Yeah, so it's Robin's Ruse.
Robin's Ruse.
So Batman's dead on the ground.
Yeah. Dead,
Shocker.
dead.
Like dead,
Like
dead.
dead, like head open, dead. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't show that, but...
Or so we think.
Because then all of a sudden, Brucey Boy just kind of struts out.
Walks out of the building in Jimmy Vale's clothes.
Boom, son.
Jimmy was in the bat suit.
He did
So
Batty
what
a solid.
happened was when Jimmy found Batman, he, took him down. His one last, act was to save his sister.
Yeah.
So he hid Bruce Wayne, took off the bat suit, put on the bat suit, put Bruce in his clothes because he didn't want to leave Bruce just lying around naked.
Yeah.
Which is good man of him, and he became the Batman to fight off the criminals, but it cost him his life.
I like to think
sad.
that when they switched costumes, Jimmy
You could
just
totally
kinda-
tell though when they switched
Yeah,
costumes.
because Jimmy's really
not
tall and
fat,
thin.
It's like it's not Bruce. That's not Bruce.
Yeah.
But I did also find it funny when Bruce walked out in Jimmy's clothes. They fit him perfectly.
Yeah,
weren't,
they're
a
like
little
tailored,
tight or anything.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I always wear these clothes.
Yeah.
And Robin's all like, I just saw you fall. It's like, well, I didn't fall.
Yeah. That's
Clearly.
Jimmy's broken face on the ground over there.
Poor Jimmy.
I know. But I love that he got like a little heroic ending before he
Right.
died.
But then the goons go back to the wizard and they tell the wizard, "Hey, Jimmy was under that suit. Was in that suit. Jimmy was Batman all along."
And like 2 of the goons are like, "Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane."
Yeah. And then they're like, "Yeah, well that explains why Batman would know what we were doing all the time. Clearly not from Barry Brown's broadcast,
right,
but from just, Jimmy knowing." And then the wizard is like, "How could Jimmy be Batman if he and Batman were in the same room together at one point?"
You got a point, boss. You're very smart. I like the way you're thinking.
Now go make me a sandwich.
Okay, boss. You smart man.
That's why they call you the wizard, boss.
You want tuna or capicola on that sandwich?
I'm vegetarian, you monster.
You want? Oh, it's the 40s, boss. Nobody's vegetarian. Let me get you some bologna. You'll feel better.
Let me get you some fine delicatessen meats.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I'm gonna
I'll go
get
down
you
to
that.
the delicatessen and get
pick
you
up
some lox and nosh
Yeah.
and bagels and lox
Some
and
gabagool.
and bagels and nosh and all
Yeah.
that. So I'll go down to the bagel shop.
Yeah.
on Delancey
I'm gonna go
Street.
down to Charlie's. He always hooks me up real good. He gives me free cream cheese by the bucket. You can slurp that shit all day. That's why I always smell like cream cheese and capers. That's all I eat.
Oh, God.
Okay, boss, I'm gonna go fix you up a cream cheese caper sandwich.
Well, we went off on a food tangent there. I'm hungry. Are you?
Yeah, just for
I want a
nothing
bagel.
but a scoop of cream cheese.
A
Yeah,
scoop of cream cheese. Just
it's like donkey poopers.
coming soon to Obscurities of the Silver Screen ASMR videos or ASMR clips.
All it's gonna be is that, and then like John's like trains, planes, and automobile sounds.
That's
I
the
could just go
helicopter.
to sleep with those sounds.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that. Is that speedboat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And let's see. And the train is. Oh,
there it is. Okay. I feel like I'm on a train right now.
Yeah.
This is so crazy. How do you do the wind in my hair? I feel it. Whoa!
All right.
Okay.
Moving on. We got sidetracked there. We're sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're not really sorry. It was funny. And if it wasn't funny to you guys, well, too friggin' bad.
Yeah, change the channel, but don't.
But don't listen to the rest of this episode. We got some good stuff. So Bruce goes to visit Hamill. Remember Professor Hamill, the old fuck?
Yeah, who's like, Crotchet? Wait, what's his buddy's name?
Oh, his butler?
Yeah.
Carter.
Sorry,
Carter.
I mixed up the word butler for buddy and then mixed up his name for Cratchit.
Cratchit. Bob Cratchit.
Yeah.
So
He's kind of Scroogey.
he is kind of Scroogey.
Yeah.
So Bruce visits Hamill, asking if he knows of any device that could counteract the machine. Because remember, Hamill built the machine that is stopping all these cars.
So he knows the inner workings.
Yeah.
That it's powered by diamonds.
Yeah, and synthetic diamonds.
Because synthetic diamonds are better than the real diamonds that he first used.
And Hamill's like, no, I don't know anything about it. Hamill says, well, you can stay, you're making me angry. Stay for dinner if you like. And then Bruce says that he has a date with Vicky Vale.
And then he gets all, get out then.
You young whippersnapper. And then the wizard then tells the goons that Bruce Wayne is going on a date with Vicky Vale and that they should apprehend him because they think he's Batman.
Right.
Or the wizard thinks he's Batman.
Right. Dude, this is such, we were watching this and JG and I were trying to figure out who the wizard really was, and we had like good reasons for each person.
Yeah, and we get like another one too that we go, oh, okay, I think it's him now.
Yeah,
but they throw so many twists and turns
in a little
it,
bit. Pretty much everybody could be the wizard, and we were like, whoa, this is like pretty well written. Like I don't know.
It's a good detective story.
Yeah,
they wrote a good detective story.
Yeah.
So the goons capture Bruce Wayne, and then Vicky tails them because she can't learn to live, let alone. I'm surprised she didn't get killed in this.
I know. Well, she almost did. They were going to.
They were.
In a little bit. Yeah, so they've got Bruce, not Batman, because they think he's Batman.
Yeah, they have Bruce.
Yeah. And
in Brucey Bruce garb.
And Bruce is driving his own car at this point.
Yeah, because the goons put Bruce in his car and they say, drive to this location,
So Bruce uses the fourth foot pedal in the car. There's like, how you have your clutch, your brake, your gas, and your secret radio to Robin. He hits that, and then Robin's just like...
Every car is fashioned with a secret radio to Robin pedal.
Yeah. So then Robin's just like at home jerking off or something, and then he hears... Because he's like listening to Bobby Brown, and he's like, oh yeah, tell me the fucking news.
Barry Brown.
Bobby Brown, sorry. I'm all over the place. So he's like, oh yeah, you tell me that fucking news, you bad boy. And then all of a sudden, like, Bruce comes on the radio and he's like, Robin. And he's like, what? Oh shit. What, Bruce?
Came all over the
so
fucking
close.
radio. God damn it.
Well, what's up,
He
Bruce?
doesn't even say anything he doesn't even say, Robin, are you listening? He just goes.
Oh, that's right. He just turns it on.
Well, yeah, he just turns on the radio and he starts saying, so where are you taking? And he's like, well, this is the, this street leads to the industrial part of the town.
And then the goon next to him is like, yeah, nobody's gonna hear you say that to anybody that you know, so you might as I'll tell you everything right now.
I'm taking you to this warehouse here. It's on X Street, and
it's warehouse number 135. You gotta do a secret knock that sounds like boop, 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 boop. And then they let you in. Ask for a guy named Donnie. He makes gray capers and cream cheese sandwiches. He'll fix you up a good one. You sit down, you have a meal. We're gonna be like family. You're all right, Bruce. Wait, shit, you're the enemy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
shit.
no caper sandwich.
Yeah. Can we just give him a bite though?
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, you gotta taste it. You
die
have to taste it, Brucey boy. Or you have to taste it, Brucey boy. Ah, yeah, you're one of the boys. You can't be Batman. You're one of the boys.
Yeah.
Brucey boy.
Wizard walks in. Bruce is like halfway done with a caper sandwich. It's like,
what's going on here? What the fuck is going on here? That's my favorite
Give
sandwich.
me that sandwich.
I invented that sandwich, goddammit. So, moving on. So Robin appears at the
warehouse. Sorry, I'll finish that for you.
Yeah, at the warehouse. Where am I in my note? Here we go. So yeah, Robin appears at the warehouse, and he brings out the little bat light.
I love his little Batman flashlight.
Yeah,
because I had one of those when I was a kid.
And he shines it against the wall, and all the goons are like, "Oh my God, it's Batman!"
Yeah. He does right before he shines it. He does like do a little peekaboo and like sees Bruce, and he like kind of like waves at him. He's like, "Hey, Bruce, it's me, it's Robin. I'm outside." He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude!" And he's like, "Oh, right, boss. Sorry." And then like turns on the little bat light and distracts the goons. They all come out.
The goons will come out tomorrow.
Nice.
Bet your bottom dollar they'll come tomorrow.
So
to beat up Robin.
And they almost do. He hides behind some crates, and the goons jump out, and then Batman shows outside.
Yeah. And we're like, well, who the fuck? Because, we originally thought, it was like, oh, Robin totally switched out costumes, put on the Batman costume.
Yeah.
But then Robin pokes out, and Batman's still running around. So we're like, what?
Like,
who
is Jimmy still alive?
Yeah.
He's
like,
just never taking off the suit now. He's like a serious concussion, and he's just like, I'm Batman now.
And so then Robin breaks Bruce out. And then it is revealed that Robin and Bruce are talking, and Bruce is like, "Oh, Alfred, that was really smart. Have Alfred, come here and do this." Like,
so Alfred was being a spry ass young man,
it clearly was like
around.
A stunt double, like that, because the Alfred in this is old. Okay, like there's no way he could run around like that.
Yeah, like he was hopping and skipping.
Yeah,
pretty sure he did a cartwheel.
Yeah. He did some handstands.
They're like, "Is that Batman?" And he's just on his hands, and he's like, "You'll never catch me." Like somehow goes faster.
Yeah, So the Wizard shows up in a car and asking the goons if they are sure Batman is here. He's like, Batman's here. It's like, are you sure you have Bruce Wayne? Like, no, yeah, we're sure. He's right over there.
Yeah.
Robin and Bruce jump into the Batmobile, and Bruce then starts and changes into the Batman costume, and they pursue the Wizard. And then the Wizard, I guess you can do this with cars. He pulls a switch that releases exhaust from his exhaust pipe.
1940s.
It was lawless time, And it causes Batman and Robin to crash.
Yeah. Well, not just because it's smoky. They're like driving.
They couldn't see.
And then all of a sudden there's just a big mountain in front of them.
Well, bushes. Trees.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then we get Batman
and Robin doing the thing. Gonna punch the Wizard in his teeth. He's gonna need another dentist. Dentist man. He's the next villain dentist man. Evil man with the teeth. Batman thinks he's really neat.
That was probably my rib reserve there.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. That went on for 2 hours. I passed out for a second. We just edited it down so you guys didn't have to listen to all of that.
Yeah. While I was doing that, I even, watched a movie. I watched Cool as Ice.
Yeah. Damn it. I'm always missing it.
Moving on. So chapter 12 is entitled Robin Rides the Wind. And he doesn't.
I think it's like a fart joke somehow.
Does he ride the wind in this? I don't.
I feel like
so.
riding the wind is when you fart and somebody says, "Is that you?" And you're like, "Nah."
I mean, the last episode wasn't really Robin's ruse. I mean, I guess he did pull a ruse with the whole him and Alfred thing. I guess.
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, the titles don't really fucking matter in this goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So
they tend to never happen.
So B-Man and Robs they're okay.
Yeah.
They got out of the car. Or no, they didn't get out of the car. They just pulled they just backed the car up after they crashed and like, oh shit, we're okay.
Yeah.
And so then the Wizard and goons go to their lair, and of course Batman and Robin can't. The one where they have to go, down into the little
submarine. You go into the cave, then you go into the sub, and then the sub
takes
whips
you to
around.
the HQ. Yeah, and of course Batman and Robin can't find the fucking lair again, and it's so stupid because if they just fucking looked around and kicked the bush, they'd be like, oh hey, that bush is
not real.
There's a cave.
Yeah,
let's go in there.
Yeah,
but no, they just look around going like, I don't know where they could have gone to.
They look as clueless as they look in the
title,
credits.
In the credits, in the title sequence. So they go to Hamill's house because remember this cave is like right by Hamill's house.
Yeah, little sketchy. Little
And then Carter, who's Hamill's butler, he shoots at Batman and Robin.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then they jump Carter and they're like, why are you shooting at us?
Batman does a move that I like to call the turtle shell.
Oh, yeah.
And it's where Batman jumps on his back, flips him over, so now Batman is on the ground with Carter on top of him, and he's flailing his arms because he can't get up. Like if you flip a turtle over. Not that I would do that because that's cruel.
I'm flailing my arms and I can't get up.
That's Carter.
Yep.
Yep. So then Batman...
It sounds like this, you can't get me up. Help me out here.
I work for this crazy scientist man, and he's real mean and sits in a wheelchair and yells at me, and I shot at Batman, and now I'm sad.
That's Carter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And then Carter tells them that, hey, there's a prowler.
And that's why I tried to shoot at you, is I thought that you were the prowler.
Yeah, I thought you were the prowler. So they find the prowler on the premise.
Yeah. It's Dunn.
The private investigator.
That's his name, right? Dunn?
Dunn.
Yeah, D-U-N-N-E.
E.
Dunn.
He's snooping around.
Yeah, he's being a Snoopy poop.
Yep. So then Hamill and Carter and Batman and Robin, they interrogate Dunn. And Batman starts to pat him down. And while he's patting him down, Dunn pulls out a cigar.
Which I thought he was just like being Superfly, being like, "Go ahead, pat me down."
Yeah, but
I'm
then
just gonna
Batman
look all cool.
takes the cigar from him and breaks it open. And I was so hoping there was going to be nothing inside that cigar. Be like, dude, you just
Like,
fucking
dude,
ruined
sorry.
a cigar. Dude, Batman, you can't ruin people's cigars.
I did think that was really clever though, because when he pulls
yeah.
out the cigar, he has like a tiny little cigar pouch, and like tosses the cigar pouch on the table, puts the cigar in his mouth, and Batman's like, "Why the fuck did you do that?"
Right.
Checks out the pouch, and it's just 2 cigars, and he's like, "Wait a second." Offers Dunn a light to smoke his cigar.
Yeah.
And Dunn goes, "No, not right now." And Batman's like, "The fuck not right now? You just suck it in your mouth," and then takes it out of his mouth, rips it open, fingers it. finds
I mean, there's no other way to describe it. He just fingers it.
broke it in half, stuck his finger straight down there, has like a cigar for a finger for a hot second, and then finds micro film.
Yeah, microfilm, which contains the plans for a neutralizer.
A nudie whatty?
A neutralizer.
A what?
Yeah, it is a machine.
A machine, if I
It is
may.
a machine that can stop the machine the wizard has.
Yeah. So apparently Wizard's machine has a disintegration beam.
Yeah, but this machine can stop that.
Right.
Stop
So it neutralizes the wizard's power.
Yeah, it does exactly. It's the neutralizer. So
Right.
it does exactly what it says to do.
So I imagine that you use that. He can't control cars now.
yeah.
He isn't as cool in general.
So Batman knows that the wizard's going to want this machine.
Right.
So Batman and Gordon are like, well, we got to...
Oh, they do this cool little secret
we got to
plan.
figure out what to do, like to try to get the news out there to the wizard that there's this neutralizer machine. And of course, Hamill's all against it. He's like, that's my machine. I want it. This is mine.
Yeah. Why would I give this away for you for free?
It's mine. I built it.
Yeah.
Because apparently you can't build another one.
Maybe there's limited resources. There's not enough diamonds in the world, probably.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Find another power source.
Yeah. Just more
Coal.
synthetic diamonds. Yeah, coal powered. That'd be awesome.
They'd be
Just
terrible
shovel
for the
some things
environment.
into it. Yeah, fuck it. It's
It was the 40s.
Okay, so
So Batman and Gordon come up with this plan. Gordon calls Barry Brown to his office
yeah,
just to talk with him.
just chit chat because Barry's a fucking upstanding citizen.
Yeah.
Not. He's a fucking Snoopy asshole.
Yeah, and then Gordon gets a call. He says, "Oh, I have to leave my office. I'll be right back, though." And after Gordon leaves, Barry starts to sneak around the office.
Yeah, he's doing a little Snoopy poop like he
Snoopy
always
poop,
does.
yeah.
That little fucking asshole.
Fucking dick.
And he opens up what I thought was a laptop for a second, but it's just like a folder that opens up like that. And I was like, whoa, science back then. And I was like, wait, nope, that's literally piles of paper.
It doesn't exist. And and on top, the first paper on top is a memo to the police department.
And it says that the neutralizer is going to be delivered to this location on Thursday at this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then Barry's like, ooh, I got myself a hot scoop. I'ma say it on live, not television, the radio.
Radio.
Yeah.
And so then, everybody hears his...
And Barry takes off, and then Batman, is just behind the curtain. Remember, he's just standing there for some fucking reason. He's just in the office.
And then it's like, well, he fell for our plan.
Yeah, Gordon comes back, and Batman's like, it worked.
Yeah.
Cut to Barry spilling the beans.
Spilling the beans. And
The
then
fake beans.
Yeah. Cut to the wizard then talking about the broadcast, saying, well, I've been playing for this all the time.
Yeah.
And then he knows what to do. They have this armored car then that's going to transfer the neutralizer.
Right.
But the neutralizer is not inside the armored car.
No.
Guess who is inside the armored car, though?
Robin with 2 big middle fingers for whoever opens up that box.
Just
Coming at him. No more punches, just fuck yous.
You can't see it, ladies and gentlemen, but we are just floating our
There are
middle fingers
birds
around.
flying around in this room, if you know what
Yeah.
I mean. Oh, wow. It feels like I'm in like a jungle or something. Oh, wow. So I hear them flying through the leaves and the trees. It's getting rustly. And what's that in the background? That's an elephant. And it's coming at us. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
And as they open the armored car, Robin, fuck you guys.
Yeah. Comes out, birds are flying.
You fell for a stupid plan. Hey, fuck you, fuckers.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. I mean, he doesn't come out of the car.
So, but what happens is that
They drop a stink bomb.
Yeah,
I mean,
the goons stop the armored car and they drop a gas. You know, they gas out
The driver.
The driver. But Robin's okay because he's smoking his meth pipe.
Right,
breather.
which helps.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
that meth pipe, people?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got
They
it again.
brought it back. He just carries it around, you know? That's what he's doing when Batman has him wait in the car. He's just
Yeah.
like, well, time to get my fix.
It's time to get my fix. You know, I need it. I need to depend on it. It keeps me up. Keeps me going. And
Keeps me up, keeps me going. I'm really itchy.
so the goons take the armored car and well, no, they don't even take the armored car. They just like watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
remember?
like take the driver out, they stick him in their car and like, let's get rid of this guy. And then
they just leave the armored car.
but Robin gets out, right?
Yeah, and he gets in the driver's seat, and then they go on a
Starts
chase.
taking off, yeah.
So but then there's this goon in an airplane who's monitoring the whole thing, and he sees that Robin got in the armored car and starts taking off, and so he just starts freaking dropping bombs on him.
Yeah.
Literal bombs.
He like pulls a lever and then you hear the like and then boom right next to and like apparently they had like a pretty good budget for like explosions and car crashes.
I
'cause
know.
they do that a lot in this.
blowing up the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
Man.
That explains it.
And so and then the car is exploded.
Oh, and exploded off the road too.
Yep, and
Yeah.
we get
Batman, will he win? We will never know. Gotta watch the series, gotta feel the series, gotta put on my shoes and run outside. Gonna punch my neighbor, gonna steal his dog. Oh, nope, that's how I got that dog.
Chapter 13.
13.
The Wizard's Challenge.
Yeah, he's challenged.
Yeah, and Robin escaped the car at the last second.
Right. Yeah, because that's the opening scene is like, how did Robin survive? And he's just like, fuck this car. And like
Fuck
gets
this,
out
got
and
out.
goes off the hill.
And and he got in the Batmobile, they drove away. While the goons were investigating the wreckage. And they realized, well, there is no neutralizer in here.
right, just more middle fingers just
more
popping
middle-
out.
yeah,
They're
more
like,
birds just-
this box is full of fuck yous. It sucks.
Fuck!
Yeah.
God damn it, they tricked us. Trixie. So then Gordon calls up Professor Hamill and asks him to come down to the station. And Hamill's response was, I may find some time to come down
This afternoon.
this afternoon.
And it's like, you could have just said yes, you weird, like,
I know, you
Scroogey motherfucker.
dick. And at this point, Hamill tells Carter about the neutralizer.
The neutralizer, yeah.
Now, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, in the last episode, when we heard Carter speak, I was like,
Wait a second.
he sounds just like the Wizard.
Yeah. Because Carter does have this, like, kind of deeper, powerful voice.
He talks like this, and he gives orders like this.
Everything's very stern.
Yeah, that's how the Wizard talks too.
Yeah.
So we're thinking, oh shit,
Is
Carter's the Wizard.
Yeah. And it's so possible. Like,
So possible.
yeah.
But now he's like number one suspect.
Right.
Prime suspect, number one.
Because he's got the know-how. He sounds like...
He sounds like him. That's the biggest thing, is he sounds like him. Because remember, we can't see the Wizard's face,
But
so
then
we're just going
what's-
off of sound.
What the fuck's up with Hamill's boner chair?
Yeah, what is that? What is that?
Because he, like, keeps it a secret from everybody that he can get up and walk around. And he always gets up, walks around, puts on gloves, and dips into his fireplace secret door.
Yeah, and then cut to the Wizard in the HQ. So,
Yeah.
like, it's wow. Like, this is how great this series is.
Yeah.
And so Hamill tells Carter that he has the neutralizer. He made it. And here, take it to the research plant.
Yeah.
So then...
And it's, like, locked up tight, too.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
then
this
Carter,
big box.
Carter goes outside, and he is then jumped by
Immediately
three goons.
attacked by goons.
Immediately attacked by goons.
Yeah.
And then they take the neutralizer. And Batman and Robin stop them.
Yeah.
And they get the neutralizer back. And so they bring it back
It's
inside.
really weird how it happens too. Like, we even thought something was kind of up with that, or maybe it was just bad directing or something. But like, they're having this kerfuffle and like fighting, and
Yeah.
like Robin's trying to protect Carter, Batman's trying to get the box back. They like have a punch out, everybody gets knocked down, and the goons just like run with their tails in between their legs back to the car and take
just
off.
leave, yeah.
And the box is like still right
and
fucking
we're like,
there.
what are you doing? Why are you leaving the box just right there?
Yeah, so
It
Batman
was
takes
really
it.
weird.
Yeah.
So they take it back inside, and they're like, well, we got the neutralizer back.
Yeah.
And like, well, and then they open the box, and it's empty.
Yeah. And like Hamill had to like crack open the lock, and it was like a special custom lock with his insignia on it.
Yeah, so how did they get it open?
So he like locked it, gave it to Carter,
And Carter makes this bullshit excuse going like, well, it felt like it was empty to begin with.
and Hamill's like, "That's totally not true, dude.
Yeah.
Like you are the only person who handled it since I gave it to you."
Some shady shit's going on right
Yeah,
now.
like,
Some
things are
shady,
kinda sketchy.
shady shit. So the goons bring the neutralizer to the wizard.
Yeah.
Because they have the neutralizer.
Yeah.
And then the wizard starts explaining how shit works.
I love this. Can I take this because I think I understand how he said it.
Yes.
Because it makes no sense, but now that we've finished this, I think I get what he's saying it is.
Remy Grey, ladies and gentlemen, explaining the wizard's plan.
So, you see my disintegration ray. Do you know what that does?
It disintegrates, boss.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Yes. It does. Sorry. I came out sounding more like one of you guys. It must have been all those cream cheese and caper sandwiches.
They're really good,
getting,
boss.
They're really good.
They're really good.
Really fucking good.
Thank you. I worked out really hot.
Yeah, give me the recipe.
Oh, I will.
All right. So, disintegration ray. It
Okay.
disintegrates. Do you know what the neutralizer does?
Neutralizes.
How did you get so smart? I'm so proud. I am a good wizard. So, if we pointed those beams at one point, what would happen to that one point?
I don't know. It beats
You
me.
turn invisible.
What?
Yep, it's science in the 40s. Because the disintegration ray is going to disintegrate the thing, and the neutralizer stops that from happening pretty much all of the way to where the thing's still fine, but it's gone. But it only lasts a minute because I'm not that good at building these things and I don't have that many diamonds, so they overheat. So we need to make sure that we turn them off before it's too hot and bad. And then that means I will... Hold on. I haven't shown you my Flava Flav necklace yet. Allow me to demonstrate. And the wizard pulls out this fucking, like, gold clock necklace that's got, like, tinfoil on it and, like, 2 knobs. And he, like, turns that on, and he's like, haha, don't I look fly? And then he's like, fire the disintegration ray at me. And they're like, boss, this is gonna kill you. And he's like, just do it, bitch. And then they do, and he's like, oh, that's getting hot. Put on the neutralizer. And they do, and he's gone.
He's invisible.
So I hope I did a good way of describing that, because that's literally what happens.
So like basically it's like the disintegration ray can disintegrate your molecules, but the neutralizer stops the molecules from being disintegrated. Yet it's still, the reaction is still the same in the way that like it doesn't disintegrate your molecules, but you still go invisible. Makes no fucking sense at all. But sure, it's science, whatever.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of like what that can even relate to. I'm sure that there's some scientific thing where like
he has a Flava Flav
like
medallion.
yeah,
So.
it's the magic of Flava Flav
Yeah.
makes all of this work.
Flavor Flav.
It really is like a gold chain with a big gold amulet, and it's like ridiculous.
Well,
like it
what's
looks like the
funny-
big clock necklace
What's
that he
funny
has.
is that like we both said a different pop culture reference at the same time, because
What
you
was
said
yours?
Flava Flav and I said it's Doctor Strange.
Nice, yeah, because it does. Because now he's got
It
that
looks
like
like-
cloak, and then he's got
Yeah,
little
it looks
eye
like
of
the
Agamotto.
the eye of Agamotto. Yeah.
But yeah, it's goofy and
Yeah, it's goofy.
amazing.
Oh, it's wonderful. So the wizard then infiltrates the plant, and
He gets in the car.
turns invisible.
And then like phones home and is like, do it now. And then
ET phone.
yeah. And then he's invisible, goes through the gates. Some guards are like, huh? It's like the gates open up and close mysteriously.
And then
Yeah. And then the wizard's decking him while
that
he's
was
invisible.
me punching my hand.
You know what? Dude, you're so good at sounds. I believed that was an invisible wizard punching cops. That sounds like a wizard punching cops, so that doesn't even sound like punching hands. I don't know. Dude, you are such a talent.
Why, thank you.
That sounded like whispers.
And then this is the wizard running away, even though he's invisible.
Wow.
Did you hear it?
You're such barely. Like a little bit. At least I felt it like in my heart.
Moving on. So yeah, he's knocking out cops and he's getting into the base or into the plant where the
What the fuck is
what
he
the
after?
fuck are they even after
Yeah,
here?
wait, hold on.
Why are they even go? They never explained this.
Hold on. Why is he there? No, he's after something. He's after something. Is he after the film?
Oh yeah, so they can't build another neutralizer maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that true? Am I pulling that out of nowhere?
Let's just say that's what it was.
I think that. Fuck. Poop.
Oh well.
Poop.
They but it's okay because it's in a vault and Batman's like, okay, hide me in the vault, and when the wizard comes, I'll like jump out and be like, hey. But they don't know that the wizard can turn himself invisible at this point.
Right, so everybody's confused.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was
so-
like, the reason I was so quiet is I was just lost in thought, being like, what the fuck is he actually after? I think it is the little microfilm.
Yeah, and so Robin's like staying in the office where the vault is with Batman inside the vault, and apparently this vault has no air at all, so Batman has to use his meth pipe.
Well, apparently you can close the vault door, and then you're in like this tiny little midway room, and
Yeah.
then the back room is where it's airtight sealed, and they vacuum out all of the oxygen so that you can't breathe.
Right? Yeah.
Because that's the only way that I can think of that, like, logically.
Yeah. So then, the wizard, as an invisible man,
Robin's
infiltrates-
hanging out, checking out a
He's-
cool model truck, and he's
He's like,
just like,
oh, I love trucks. I like this truck a lot. I
And
like this
clonk.
truck. Ow, my head.
and then he falls over and he's knocked out.
Yep.
He's knocked the fuck out.
Yep. And then there's like some C4 placed next to the vault, and
And it's got a timer on it.
yeah, and the C4 explodes.
Yeah.
And it just blasts the vault door open.
Is Robin dead? Is Batman dead?
Ra,
Bomb,
ra,
bomb, bomb,
da,
bomb,
da,
C4 with
ra,
an egg timer. Cook your food with explosions. It's spicy. It's hot, spicy taco food. It blows up your butt. It blows up safes. You go through time. You clean up the plates. Yeah.
Wicked.
Oh shit! And it's back! And it's Batman! And it's Batman!
Chapter 14, Batman versus the Wizard. We are down to the last two chapters, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
god, I'm so
I know, me too. I'm so sad.
excited.
Oh, I guess excited too. I said I was sad,
Oh. I mean, I'm excited for the climax.
but I'm
And
sad.
then sad
that's-
afterwards.
Yeah.
Like it normally feels like.
Speaking the truth, though. Speaking the truth.
It's just like, oh yeah, this is so fucking... My father never hugged me.
So Robin comes to and finds that Batman had hid himself in the inner chamber.
Yeah,
of
in the
of
where
the
you
vault.
can't breathe room.
Yeah, so he's fine.
Yeah, because he's huffing that meth pipe.
But did the wizard accomplish anything here? I don't think so.
Yeah, because he just blew up the safe and left.
Yeah. So they try to
Did he
figure
take
out.
anything?
I don't think so.
Because he didn't get into the safe.
But they can't figure out how the wizard got in and out. That's the important part. Right?
Yeah.
They can't figure out how he
He's
got
just
in or out.
invisibly karate chopping necks
Yeah.
and running around.
But then this one of the goons named Neil, who's working from HQ, who's running the machines.
Right,
he
while the wizard's gone.
Yeah, he turns off the machines because they're getting too hot. And he said, well, the wizard told me when it gets too hot, turn it off.
Yeah.
So he turns it off.
And the wizard's like not back at the car yet.
Yeah, and so he turns visible. And then the cops find him and start shooting at him.
So he runs away. He gets clipped in the right hand.
Yes.
Like the back of his right hand. It didn't shoot through his hand because when he pulled off his glove and it was bloody, I was like, oh, fuck, dude, are you okay?
Right.
Like, you can't, that hand's done forever now. It's the 40s. I don't know. They probably do have, like, crazy medical science.
Just clipped him. You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, it just grazed.
So he just took his glove off and he left his glove behind.
Yeah.
Big fuck up.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
And he runs into, like, this little barn door area.
Yeah, where then Batman and Gordon,
Or at least
Batman, Robin, and Gordon, and then the other police officers there.
Nobody saw him run into the barn doors, but the barn doors were open and they weren't a second ago.
Yeah, so like he must have gone in there.
Right.
And who emerges from the barn doors?
Fucking done.
Yeah,
The PI asshole guy.
yeah,
PI asshole guy.
the PI asshole guy. And they're like, well, Dunn, you're the wizard. It's like, no, I'm not. It's like, well, let's look at your right hand.
It's
and
fucking bloody.
There's blood on the hand. And he says, well, I just cut my hand on some
barbed
wire,
wire,
some
yeah.
barbed wire in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure. Then Gordon gives him to the police officers and says, take him to the police.
And it's like,
Gordon,
you're the police.
you are the head of police.
These guys arresting him are the police.
Yeah, you are
What
the police.
Do we just bring all the boys here? Like,
Yeah, the whole
precinct.
crew.
Yeah.
The whole precinct. Yeah. It's like, Gordon, come on, get your head out of your ass.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
he's just excited about this wizard stuff.
Right.
He like forgot.
So then Batman theorizes that the wizard can turn himself invisible because of the two machines that he has now. It's like he can turn himself invisible.
Right.
So he decides to check the glove for fingerprints, and he literally just pulls it like
Pulls it out of his pocket, which is probably just his underwear that's on the outside.
right.
And then Gordon's like, "Is there any way that we can get the fingerprints?" And he's like, "I can flip it inside out."
And
How about
analyze
that?
it and analyze it in my lab.
Yeah, and it's like, I guess, but like it's a glove. Your fingers like slide in and out of that thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna have like an oily. I don't know. I also don't know shit about 1940s science.
Yeah, I don't know either. It was a lawless time.
I think like, hold on. I think I was onto something with the oils in your fingers.
Well, no. I mean, they could dust for fingerprints back then.
Right, you just cut the glove open, like peel it open like a fucking,
Dust for
caper
them.
and cream cheese sandwich.
Yeah,
And
dust for them. Yeah.
yeah. But it's like it's suede on the inside because it's like leather flipped inside
You
out.
don't know.
You're right. It could have been just a perfect mold of his entire hand.
Yeah.
You're right.
They're the wizard's gloves. They could be wizardly.
Yeah, you're right. They're just made out of like a clay mold, so it's like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Gordon calls Barry Brown to come by, who is wearing gloves.
Ooh,
as
Barry
well,
Brown,
yeah.
why are you wearing gloves
Why
now?
are you wearing gloves, Barry Brown?
Yeah.
So that's what this episode's so great. It's like everybody you thought was the wizard, they show is like
Could be
he
the
Could
wizard.
be the wizard.
So,
yeah,
Gordon's like, take that fucking shit off your hands.
yeah.
And he's like, well, if you insist, pulls it off. Fucking little.
He's got blood. He's got
Yeah.
a cut on his hand. I forget what the description why he cut his hand.
It gets more and more ridiculous each time a person has a cut on their hand, because I'm pretty sure one dude's like, I slipped.
But what was Barry's reasoning?
I think it was like, I scraped my hand on a box.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like it was something really dumb.
And then Gordon leaves his office, and then Barry Brown plants a device in. I'm guessing it's like some like.
It's like a recording device, yeah.
But like, does that ever come back?
Yeah, it does, because that's how. We'll get to it. I know exactly what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then Bruce tells Dick that the fingerprints belong to Carter,
Yeah.
Hamill's
the butler.
butler.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh shit.
That sounds just like the wizard that we were thinking.
Yeah. But then we go to
Why? But at this point now, like, why would it be Carter?
Yeah, like what would possess Carter do? And then we're thinking, but like it makes sense. It makes sense from our earlier hypothesis. Like it sounds like him. It probably is Carter, right?
Right, but why though? Because he's working.
Why?
I mean, I guess he is Hamill's butler, and Hamill is making the machines. So maybe he could steal it,
Yeah.
or maybe he's working with Hamill.
Yeah. Well, we're about to. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Because the next scene, everything goes out the window.
Right.
Because, oh my gosh. So Carter is at the home where Hamill lives.
And Bruce and Gordon are driving there on the way.
Batman.
Because Batman and Gordon are driving there because when they were, this is what the device was that got placed with Barry Brown.
Yeah. Oh no. It is Bruce Wayne. Or is it
Bruce?
Batman?
No, it's Batman.
It's Batman, okay.
Yeah. But Gordon calls up Batman, and he's like, or vice versa.
Or Batman tells Gordon,
yeah,
hey,
it's Carter's fingerprints.
Yeah, so we got to go arrest him.
So that gets picked up over the little recording device. Barry Brown gets that, and then as they're on
Puts it
their
on the
way, they
radio.
turn
Yeah.
on the radio.
And he
Barry
announces
Brown's
that.
announcing that they're on their way to Carter's place.
Or to Hamill's place
yeah.
to arrest Carter.
Yeah.
And then after that is broadcasted, Carter is in Hamill's study. Then all of a sudden, Carter looks and there's a gun pointing out from a door.
Yeah.
And Carter starts saying, "No, I did my best. Don't do this. Don't do this." And he's shot dead.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mystery Hand shoots Carter. He's
And
dead.
So apparently he's not.
Carter's not the
he's
wizard.
not the wizard. We also
But
know
so then is
something
that-
interesting though about Carter too. That also disproves that he's the wizard.
What?
He didn't have a cut on his right hand.
You're right.
His hand was fine.
Yeah.
So
what's with these?
So what's going on?
Yeah.
Now it's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. These
So-
are Carter's fingerprints.
But he's dead now, shot by, I'm assuming, the wizard.
Right. Because we don't see, it's literally, I actually giggled when it happened because the door opens up and then just like a hand creeps in with a gun and then turns and I was like, oh, look out. Look out, Carter.
So then, Batman, Robin, and Gordon are there. Batman, Robin, and Gordon are there, and they see Carter dead. And then Hamill walks in. And nobody
says a fucking thing about it because he's been sitting in that boner chair getting big body boners and standing up and walking around.
They've only seen him in a wheelchair beforehand, but now he's walking around. And they're just like, oh, okay, cool.
Like, hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah. But then they notice that Hamill has a cut on his right hand.
Yeah.
So what's going on there?
So we've got Hamill,
Barry Brown,
done.
Carter's dead now, so
yeah,
that knocks him out.
But he didn't have a cut anyways.
Yeah, he didn't have a cut anyways. So, but it was his fingerprints. So that's where it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love how like
even though we know what happens at the end, we're still talking about going like, oh my god, what happened?
That was so wild.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Very well written, guys.
Yeah, this is so well written. And so then Barry Brown reports that the wizard is still alive and will try to kill Gordon.
At 2:30 p.m.
Yeah, then he says, at the risk of my own life, I'm going to reveal the identity of the wizard. The wizard is...
And Barry Brown is being strangled by an invisible man.
So am I right now. I'm being strangled by an invisible man.
Now, you're doing a bit. You're doing a... GG? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Remy Show, where it's gonna get weird. Okay, see, I knew you'd come back if I did
that. Damn it. Shit.
All right.
It almost worked.
Yep.
So
I almost got away with it, too.
It wasn't for you, you dumbass.
Yeah.
So he's choked and by the invisible man.
Yeah.
The wizard.
The wizard, yeah.
The wizard. And
he has like a co-host, or not a co-host, but like a dude who's like maybe a stenographer or something.
Well, no, he's the announcer. He's like, and now for your favorite newsman, Barry Brown.
Barry Brown, yeah. Sorry that I've got you saying Bobby Brown.
Shit. So then Gordon lights the bat signal because he hears, the broadcast. And he's like, well, shit, Barry's dead. Gotta light the bat signal in broad daylight.
Again, the bat signal is like one of those old, like. When I was in high school, you would have like the math teacher just take like a projector and just like draw on it with like dry erase.
This is only the second time they used the bat signal, by the way.
Yeah, but it is
for this very reason, probably.
It is broad daylight outside, and he turns on this like dimly lit projector, sticks it outside, and then we just totally see the bat signal on a cloud.
Yeah. So then they wait in Gordon's office for the wizard to appear to kill Gordon.
Yeah, with Batman there.
Yeah,
like,
with Batman and Robin.
Game,
Yeah,
the
Batman
whole
and Robin
game's
are there, and then Vicky Vale shows up. Because Batman wants her to gives her like the special bulb.
It's infrared. He
bulb,
says it's infrared and it bounces off of vibrations, not visual things.
Yeah.
So if there's an invisible thing there, it will totally just build that image because it's the vibration.
Yeah. So he wants her to take a picture of the wizard. She's like, well, am I supposed to take a picture? He's like, you'll know when to take a picture.
Yeah. So they're sitting there counting down the time until apparently Gordon's about to get killed.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, out from the window, like a rope descends,
and it's totally silly. It's just like
this gun, just like
totally
descend.
on a wire.
Yeah, and it points, and then Vicky Vale's like, "Look out!"
And they all duck for cover.
Batman
gun time at the window. Everybody's looking for a camera shot. We're gonna find an invisible man. Everything's getting shot at. Get time. Those weren't words.
Batman. The final chapter.
Shit, dude.
I know. It's kind of sad. For the final chapter, chapter 15 of Batman and Robin 1949 is entitled
Batman Victorious.
Great.
Also probably doesn't happen in the... I'm kidding. This is probably the only time that the title's kind of correct.
Right. So Vicky got the picture.
Yeah, because then it opens and does the thing again where it does the thing that we never got to see.
Yeah.
And right before the gun goes off, she takes a photo.
Batman ducks out of the way so he's not shot. And she got the picture, so she goes down to develop it.
Yeah.
So the cops check all the cars in the vicinity. It's like, well, he's got to be in some car around here, right?
Yeah.
So they go down. So these two cops find Jason, the goon Jason, just standing by a car, and they're like, "Hey, we picked you up not long ago. We gotta take you in and whatnot and all this stuff."
Yeah. And he's like, just let me finish eating this delicious sandwich. I made it special. You boys want some?
You like cream cheese?
I've got like 12 in the back. I've got them in a cute little basket with the little picnic blanket top. It's great.
Ah, shit, those do look good. I think.
There, you want a bite?
Yeah.
It's pumpernickel bread. It's delicious.
Got any on rye?
Oh yeah, I got like 5 rye back there.
Ah, shit,
what you
you're
want?
speaking
What
my
you want?
language.
I've got rye. I've got what's this, sourdough? This is just white if you want to be plain, but that's fine.
Do you have Dutch Crunch?
No, the hell you think I am, some kind of baker? Get the fuck out of here, man. Here,
Oh,
who
wait, well,
else
you're
wants-
going
who
away.
else wants to-
You're going away for a long time,
Oh, that's
bozo.
right, you the cops.
I love these sandwiches. We should
I
make
fucking
them.
want one now. Well, I'm just imagining like when I actually make it because I'm fucking going to.
It's just bread and cream cheese and a shitload of cream cheese.
And capers, but I think I'm gonna toss like some like salmon in there, like some smoked salmon, so it'll be like lox.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
Sorry, I
see?
just did a mash, see?
Yeah. So anyways, so the wizard gets to a phone. He's still invisible. The wizard gets to a phone and calls HQ to keep him invisible.
Also hilarious, like phone with a little wire that
Right,
like gets
yeah.
scooped up into midair, and then
Yeah.
there's like nobody dialing it, and it's a rotary phone, so you get to see it like clickety
Right.
clackety clickety.
So then Vicky Vale comes back with a photo. She's like, look, I found the wizard.
Shit, are you guys ready? Are you
guys
listening?
ready? Are you guys
this
ready?
is
for
when
this?
it happens.
Ready for your mind to be blown?
Yeah.
Because the wizard
Because-
is unmasked at this point.
Yeah, for some reason, it's really weird because so far we've seen him come back to visibility and he's wearing his mask still.
Yeah.
For some reason, he's unmasked in this photo.
And the
who is
wizard
it?
is
Carter.
How? He's dead, right? And they all totally dismiss it at that point. It's like, well, no, he can't be the wizard. He's dead.
Right.
And then Vicky's like, well, that's the guy in the picture. Now, to point out, the guy in the picture looks nothing like Carter.
No, he really didn't look like Carter. Like,
Or like,
when
sure,
they-
it's Carter, whatever.
When they showed the photo, JG and I were like, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that?
That's not a dude in this entire series. We've never seen him before. Maybe it was bad lighting. Maybe it's the way that Maybe it's the
knows?
way that infrared light bulb just takes photos where you just don't look like the person you are.
Yeah, who knows?
Don't you yawn as I'm coming up with like a creative way to look at this?
I'm tired, okay?
That's fine. It has been a long
let's
day.
get through this.
All right.
So the wizard steals a patrol car, even though he's invisible.
Right.
And then he crashes the car as the
Right.
machine heats up.
Way too hot.
It's way too hot. Like it's
fizzling.
on
There's
fire.
Fire inside
It's
of the little
fucking
like
on fire.
secret room.
And then he hides as he becomes invisible again.
Yeah.
But his mask is on.
So just
Fuck, dude.
I don't know. Maybe he couldn't quite see through the eye holes as he was climbing down.
Yeah. But the goons pick him up. And Robin is waiting for the goons because they had decided to have Robin wait out where they had lost the goons before when they were trying to find their lair.
entrance,
Yeah, their
yeah.
cave entrance. So Robin's like hiding out
Yeah.
to try to find their cave entrance. And all of a sudden, for whatever fucking reason, Vicky Vale's just walking around.
Right. Again, she's just doing some dumb shit.
Yeah. And she gets captured by the goons. And the wizard and the goons are like, we found this girl. And the wizard's like, well, get rid of her. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, like
Get rid of her? Get
Yeah.
rid of her?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh, God.
And he means it this time.
Yeah. So then Robin sees where the wizard and the goons go and calls Batman. And he's like, Batman, you gotta come here. I know where the goons are going. You gotta come here.
Yeah.
And Vicky then Vicky is put into a car and the goons, like, I guess put it in neutral or whatever and just let it, like, roll off the cliff.
Yeah, they put it in neutral and just like push it so it's
Yeah.
going kind of slow.
But Batman arrives just in time,
Sprints the fuck over,
jumps on the side of the car.
hits that e-brake.
And stops the car.
Yep.
And then possibly my favorite interaction happens
Bruce.
in this
such a
entire
dick.
15-part series. Vicky Vale says, "Well, aren't you going to untie me?"
No, you'll be fine. I don't have enough time for that.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
And that's exactly what he says.
He says, "I don't have enough time. You'll be all right." And then leaves.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, Batman, come on."
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah.
Like he could have like, you know, it's
Snip, snip.
movies. You can do a knife and cut through any size rope in a second.
yeah.
You can just pull one of those or loosen it so she can at least, or like just do the hands, then she can do the legs. I don't know, you're not in that much of a rush, Batman.
I know he's not.
Yeah.
And so Batman and Robin, they find the entrance, and they go to open up the
little trapdoor in the cave.
But they see that the submarine's coming back, and that someone is coming up the ladder.
So they're like, oh shit. And they like close it.
So, yeah. And they hide behind boxes.
They're always hiding behind boxes.
Yeah, they're so sneaky.
Yeah. I never think to look behind boxes, so.
Now we should start looking behind boxes.
I'm gonna look behind
Batman and
every
Robin
box.
might be there.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
We're like, don't look at us. We're hiding.
Yeah, man, get away.
Hey, give me a bite of that sandwich.
Oh, I got another one for you.
Oh, nice, thanks.
Yeah, I even cut off the crust like you want.
I love it when it's just a perfect square. There's no crust anywhere. In fact, you didn't even cut it in half. It's just one square of no crust.
Anyway, so they get the goon to like take them to HQ. They get in the sub.
Yeah.
They go to HQ, and
Batman forces the dude to stand in front of the looky-loo door. Batman dips to the side, so the wizard only sees that it's the goon like coming back. I guess.
Yeah. Which my first thing would be like, what? Did you forget something?
Yeah.
Why are you coming back?
Forgot my sandwich, boss. I'm still really hungry.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good. These sandwiches are amazing. So yeah, they come back. He comes back and he opens. So the wizard opens the door for him, and then Batman and Robin just bust in there.
Yeah, and they start
kicking
fucking
ass
it up.
and taking names.
Yeah,
and fuck you
they
and
punched
fuck
him right in his
you and-
Flavor Flav clock.
and flipping birds all over the
Yeah,
place.
that's
you know?
mainly Robin's MO at this point.
Yeah. And but then like the wizard turns on the neutralizer and it starts smoking.
Yeah,
And he ducks out. And then Batman goes to follow him, then stops, turns around, turns off the neutralizer, and then goes back to get him.
yeah.
Cut to, they're just in Hamill's home.
So this is something that I thought was kind of interesting because they do explain it.
They do.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to continue, because yeah, they do just they're just there now. And
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck?
So
I thought that you just took a sub all the way to somewhere else rather than by this hole that's near Hamill's house.
But this, yeah, so it's interesting. So then Batman has, like, Hamill confesses to Batman and Robin that
But who's Hamill sitting with?
Hamill's sitting with
Carter.
What? Are you confused, ladies and gentlemen? 'Cause
We were. Yeah.
But it's okay, because they explain it. This might be the only movie where something weird happens that they actually fucking explain it.
Right.
Because that's the whole point of the movie. So Hamill confesses to being the wizard.
He's like, I am the wizard. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, and it's like, and you made Carter do things for you. It's like, yeah,
Yes, I did.
Totally did, you know. Then Carter, I guess, makes a run for it.
Yeah.
And Batman
just like gets him real
Decks
quick.
him. It's like, Carter, you're the wizard.
And then he's like,
Yeah, we've been new.
Yeah.
We've been new.
Yeah. Damn straight.
Damn straight, son. But how is Carter alive? Is what we want to know. So Carter is the wizard, and he has a twin brother
Yes.
who was the one that was shot and killed, which explains why that twin brother when we saw
have
Carter didn't have a scar on him because it was his twin brother.
Right. Because when he was off doing wizard stuff, his brother was doing butler stuff.
Yeah, was acting like it as Carter. And
Yeah.
Carter, the one who's the wizard Carter, he forced Hamill
to make that confession.
Yeah, to make that
5
confession,
seconds
and then
ago.
to make these to kind of act suspicious for him because so he forced Hamill to do all these things for him. They never explained the erection chair.
Yeah, I'm thinking they should have gotten into that more, but I think that it could be just umbrellaed under the, like, he's making him look suspicious.
Yeah.
So he built this crazy technology that allows him to walk around.
Yeah, which is like, well, shouldn't you like share that with the world so
People can walk.
people paraplegics can walk?
I don't know. That was super weird.
Yeah, it's brushed over.
Yeah.
So Carter is taken away
Yeah.
because he is the wizard, and Hamill is now in the clear.
Yeah.
So is Barry Brown.
That's the fucking asshole.
Yeah, fucking
I think he should just also be the wizard and just throw him in jail.
done as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Just clock
PI
him.
asshole done.
Kill him.
God,
Sorry.
that got dark.
Okay.
So then the last thing of this is that Vicky is like, oh, well, I have a date with Bruce Wayne. Batman, why don't you join us? And Batman's
he's like, absolutely.
sure, why not?
I'll be
Because
there.
Vicky's trying to be like, Batman and Bruce, you guys are the same person.
Yeah.
It's like, sure,
She's
I'll join
totally
you guys.
onto him.
Yeah. But yeah, Bruce is like, Batman's like, sure, I'll join you guys. Then they get a call. It's like, oh, Vicky, it's for you. And she picks up the phone, and it's Bruce
Wayne
on the other line. It's like, Vicky, I was just away on vacation. Now I'm really tired. I can't, join you. But then they cut to the Wayne Manor.
And it's Alfred with the biggest shit-eating grin, leaning the phone over to a little record that's playing Bruce's voice, saying exactly this.
Yeah. So then Vicky's like, well, I thought you and Bruce Wayne were the same person. Isn't that funny?
And then they all go, it is funny. Slowly fade to black.
The end. This was a trip, man.
Also, I'd like to think that like Bruce made like so many fucking records of his voice doing different excuses. So Alfred like opens up a drawer and it's like
taking vitamins.
It's like Bruce taking vitamins, Bruce talking to Gordon, Bruce on the shitter, Bruce like just all these different excuses.
Right.
Yeah.
Bruce is out on the golf course. Bruce is
Bruce is Batman. We don't really use that one, but that's gonna be fun.
But that'll be just like really to throw him off,
Right.
And yeah, so this was really fun to watch.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this series. I thought the ending moment was weak
laugh,
as fuck
because it's just like a sitcom.
Yeah,
out
well,
of
because
nowhere.
just Batman laughing is such a weird thing.
Yeah,
you don't like. There's only one time in a comic book issue where Batman laughed.
I
It
think
was the
like Killing Joke. Yeah,
but he didn't even laugh. He just like smiled.
no, he does a.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then they're leaning against each other laughing.
That's
and
right.
then it ends.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, it's the only time he laughs. But anyway,
I feel like he's probably made a quirky joke and then chuckled.
in Justice League, he did. Fucking Zack Snyder.
Do not get me going, because I will fucking go.
I mean, that wasn't even just Zack Snyder. That was Joss Whedon, too, trying to put his own shit into the movie.
Well, because they were trying to correct Zack Snyder's fucking taint all over it.
Yeah, and they just made it worse. They made it worse.
Don't.
Anyway, let's not talk about that.
I hear you speak to fish.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, thank you for listening to our 3-part series on Batman and Robin. This was so much fun.
Let us know how you feel about that.
Yeah, if you liked it, please let us
is-
know. Because if you hated it, we won't do any of these again.
Right, but this
if you
was
loved
fun
it,
for
yeah,
us, like-
if you loved it, we really loved it. So if you loved it, let us know.
I have some
We'll do
ideas
more.
for other serials
Me too.
that we can do.
Me too. There's a lot of
Captain
cereals.
Crunch, Tricks,
Lucky
Frosted
Charms,
Flakes. Yeah, I'll do them.
Kicks.
Ooh, gotta have
Remember
my pops.
Kicks?
Remember Life? I mean, that's totally a cereal and a board game and something that we all exist within. Sorry, just coming at you with Remember Life.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ooh,
Fruit.
what's those
Fruit
little
Loops.
chocolate pebbles?
Cocoa Puffs?
No, Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah. Also, Cocoa
Woo
Puffs.
for Cocoa Puffs.
They should make like vanilla Cocoa Puffs.
We could sit here. Ooh, that'd be good.
That would be
Anyway,
really
we
good.
could sit here for hours naming all the cereal we know. But it is now time, ladies and gentlemen, for Ed Wood Trivia.
A trivia. Oh man, I'm starting to really love this. I'm starting to get a handle on this guy. I think I really got him pinned. As you're about to spout some nonsense that I know nothing of. I'm ready. Oh wait, I didn't do the theme song yet. Boop doo boop 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 doo boop. Ed. Ed Wood.
Remy, here is your question, or
Okay.
here's your trivia.
Okay. Could you say here's my answer and I'll get it right?
Here's your answer.
Okay. Who is Ed Wood?
There is a religion based on Ed Wood.
Really?
Yes. It
Okay, I'm
has
already like in the dark, but I'm fucking ready.
more than 3,000 followers,
That's
and it started in the year 1996.
wow, pretty recent for that.
Now, the basic premise of this religion is the constant search for happiness and the following of dreams and being proud of who you are.
Okay, I see why.
It's a punk libertarian religion. It's spiritually mixed with realism. Now,
Okay.
Remy, your question is, what is the name of this religion?
Oh fuck! I mean, because all I want to say is like Ed Woodism or like Woodist. I'm a Woodist. Woodist.
You're basically right.
Really?
It's Woodism.
Woodism. Well, yeah, because I'm Woodist and I study Woodism.
Now, here's a bonus question.
Okay.
The
His first name's
creator,
Ed.
the creator of this of this religion is a 19-year-old. At the time, he was 19 years old, and his name was Esteban Christian Galindo.
Okay.
Now, he found a joke on the web. What was that joke?
Is this something that sparked his idea
Yes,
for
it
this
sparked his
religion?
idea for this religion.
it's gonna be a penis thing, cause like Woody, that's an analogy for a penis, and that's happiness, happiness,
Happiness.
happiness. Oh God, it's got to be a dick joke. I mean, can I just go with it was a dick joke?
Sure, you can go with that.
Yeah, it was a dick joke.
You were wrong.
Ow. I like actually thought I was onto something.
There was a joke webpage entitled Ed Wood equals God.
Okay.
And that made him start the religion
Thinking about
Woodism.
it. Okay. Wow.
So there you go. There's Woodism. I think we
that was
need
pretty
to.
close
I think
on
we
that
need to
one.
join the Church of Woodism.
I think I'm already a member.
Me too.
I have my card. They give you a card.
Yeah, they give you. You're a card carrying member.
Yeah.
Well, that does it for this week's episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Obscurities of the Silver Screen. We will be back next week for our throwback episode for February, and that movie is
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
the Lizzie McGuire movie, ladies and gentlemen.
I've never seen any Lizzie McGuire things.
I'm so excited, and we're going to have a guest host. Our guest host's name is Abby Peterson.
Abby Peterson.
Yeah, so we're gonna get her on the show.
Do I
and we're
know
gonna
Abby
I don't think you do.
Okay. I'm excited to
Don't
meet
either.
this person.
Yeah. So we'll get that going for you.
Yeah.
And so come back next week for Lizzie McGuire movie if you love that movie, or if you know anybody who loves that movie, let them know that we're going to be doing that movie.
Or if you just love our
And,
show, just keep listening.
And just keep listening and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And stay obscure, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it frosty.